Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Green. I am Toni Green, the Psychic Medium, here to give you 60 minutes of what I like to call entertainment. I'll be answering your questions, doing clearings and healings, and helping you connect with loved ones up above. If that sounds like something you're interested in, join the party. So, first and foremost, do not get scammed. I will never reach out to you and tell you you need something. The only way to get a session with me is to go to my website, which is in the bio, and book that session, and then call the number, and we set it up. Second, um, you can ask any question you want about life, love, career, finance. You can put it in the chat, or you can use Podbean and call in. I'm happy to answer questions on Podbean or in the chat. They need to be direct questions about life, love, career, finances, uh, and or help you connect with a loved one on the other side. I just need their first name, their relationship to you, and your and if you have a question for them, that. So I am so distracted right now, and I don't even know why I am distracted. That's fun. Okay. So we have Podbean up and running. Thank you for Q Drops of Jupiter. Karen, Genevieve, welcome to the show. Everybody on YouTube, you can put your question in the chat on YouTube. You can put it in the chat on Podbean, or you can call in using Podbean. I am going to go through, I did a couple of different TikToks this morning. If you want to scroll over there and look at those. And I'm going to do first songs, because the songs have been really pretty crazy this morning. And even right now, the first song is, I have a list of songs, but the first song is, it's a swear word, but it's a song, so I'm so conflicted. Do I do the song or not? You're a bitch girl, and you've gone too far, and you know it doesn't matter anyway. I think those are the words. Now watch, somebody's gonna say, no, those aren't even the words to it. Okay. The next song is um that song. It goes, don't talk. I think it's by Rick Springfield, and it's like, don't talk, baby, don't you talk, don't talk to strangers. I don't know. I can't even with that song. I can't, like, I'm not remembering all of it. Okay. Then this song, which has been in my head since last, like, Wednesday. There are no good guys. There are no bad guys. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. And Tammy Wynette. Just anything Tammy Wynette. The next one is Love is a Battlefield. And then I've been around the world, and I've been around the world, and I can't find my baby. I don't know, and I don't know why. And so I'm going to ask, those are the ones that I've been playing in my head all morning for you guys. Now, songs can be a song you love, they love. It could be answering a question. It can also be, a song can also be a confirmation that your loved one's with you. You may hear the song. The next time you hear it, you know your loved one's there. The next time and it could be on the radio, on whatever, or just, it pops in your head. Your loved one's with you. I'm going to go into confirmations, which are names of people, places, things, even pets. It could be your name or anyone else's name. It's just a confirmation, again, that your loved one is with you. The first name is John, and then Terry, Teresa. The next name is Michael. The next one is Longus. Longeous. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, and I apologize. The next confirmation word is um, Yugal, Yug, like AL, maybe Yugal. I don't really know how to spell it. I'm just guessing. Um, and the next one is Marisol. The next one is Isabella. The next one is Chachi. Oh, that was easy. Thank you. The next one is tulips. The next one is daffodils. The next one is clams. Clams. Um, Okay, and then, okay, so I'm just going to tell you something that I'm seeing right now and a message coming through with it. There's someone that was a little bit older and they were in like a hospice situation. I'm not sure if it was a hospice facility, but it was like a hospice situation. And if you know, you know. Like you just know. If if you're saying, is that mine? You're going to know if your loved one was in this situation, but they couldn't speak and they may have been very, very out of it. But they want you to know that they heard everything in the room, everything being said. They heard you. They heard you. They know what you said. And so that's the next one. And then I'm only going to do 2 more confirmations, and then we're going to move on to questions and loved ones, so that we can keep it going, keep it pushing right around. The next one is confirmations. Who else wants to tune in? The next one is I need more than that. Okay, I'm going to just go to the next one. They just keep doing this thing, kitty cat, something, 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 purr. Jesus, clearly have no clue on that. I don't know that that's real. I don't even know I don't know if that's a made up song by you guys or if it's a real song by you guys. The next one is, Jesus. Okay, they're still singing it. I'm asking them to back off so we can get one more. Okay, the next one is Richie. Whoo, Richie. There we go, Richie. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start with a clearing. And I'm just going, Kate says, I've had tension headaches around my temples, which is not me. Would you do a clearing? Thank you. I feel so. This is 2 parts. So the first thing I'm going to say, Kate, is you're right. It's not you. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, we need to clear that for Kate and everybody else. Let's clear this, release it, remove it, whatever it is. Take it now. And for everyone, we're clearing, just in general, clearing everyone. Listening, watching, rewatching, re-listening, just a clearing. And then the second part of this is I feel everyone freaking out about the stock market. So I don't know, for those of you who are long-term listeners of mine and or have asked me in private sessions, I have been saying for a bit of time that I don't know that this is the exact moment it's going to happen, but that the market would take a complete nosedive and that it would reopen in a brand new way, like reestablish. It would be a whole new market. It wouldn't be the same thing. I'm not completely convinced this is that. This could be that. This could be that happening. But what I am going to say is whatever's going to happen right now with the market is really needed in many ways, but it's also the next it's a step to the next thing. Okay? So again, those of you who have been long-term listeners, thank you so much for that. Love you so much for that. Um, but here's the thing. Anyone who has asked me, should I put money here or there or the other thing, I've consistently given the same answer for the same reason. And I have told them this. This is destined to happen because we think the market is one thing, it's really a completely different thing. It really is a completely different thing. Okay, so having just leave that there, when it reopens, it will be a completely different thing, and that'll be a little better. And I don't even know that they're going to open it in the same way. It might be like that might just be completely dismantled and then a new one pops up. Okay. And I'm just going to repeat this one more time. Anytime you can, how do I say this? Do you know when you go to Vegas and you bet you know it's fixed? You know it's a little bit rigged, right? So anything you can put money on, it's always going to be a little bit skewed. So play responsibly. Whatever you're playing, play it responsibly. Okay, having said that, we're going to go to the first question. Kathleen, if you are still with us, please answer the two questions that I put into the chat, and I'll be happy to do that, answer that question for you. Ani wants to know, hello, Toni, I would like to know when I will manifest my next romantic relationship. Ani, I hope you think this is funny, but they said when you get outside. When you get outside. Isn't that true? We can sit on the couch and romanticize and fantasize and have all these different ideas about it, but we have to literally be outside taking action. Ani, I do feel like there's somebody coming in the month of April. That is this month. There's the potential for somebody to come in the month of April, and I do feel like that person is going to be a significant person in your life, has the potential to be long lasting. I feel like two people are going to come back to back, and you're going to, we always think it's this one person, maybe the person we meet first. And then the other person maybe doesn't have that charisma, should we say, or that whatever, and then we find out later it wasn't the first person, it like the second person who might have seemed a little bit more not as charismatic or boring, it should have been them. So when you do meet people coming in the month of April, please take your time to get to know them, and make sure your interests are aligned, and not by telling them what your interests are, but by asking them what their interests are. Okay, Ani, I hope that's helpful. Hey, Rebecca called in. Rebecca, how can I help you today?
Good morning, Toni.
Hey, Rebecca, how have you been?
Doing good. Hope you're doing well as well.
I am, thank you. Go ahead.
So, this weekend I was hanging out with my son and his friend. And his friend has a question.
Okay.
Okay, so my son Mariano, his friend Carlos, he would like to know if he's on the correct career path.
Is his career path in the automotive industry somehow or some way?
No.
What is he doing?
He's a tattoo artist.
Oh, I really like that. Like I don't have any tattoos. I don't want any tattoos. That's not the kind of pain I like. Apparently, I like emotional pain, but whatever. But I love that creative thing. I feel like it's going to be really, really very good for him. I feel like it will be successful. I do feel like also there's something automotive coming in for him. I don't feel like I don't think he's not going to leave tattoo for automotive. The automotive thing might be something he can just do once in a while or on the side. I need to ask you a crazy question. Is he some kind of courier or something like that?
What is that again?
um like, there might be the opportunity for him in the future to be a courier or a delivery person or somebody who like takes something from one place to the next. And I giggled, you guys, because there was a movie called The Courier where he just delivered a package and never looked at it. It was a quite disturbing movie, but if you know, you know. Um, I feel like there is something automotive that he might be able to do like just every once in a while on the side. But yes, tattoo is good for him. Very, very good for him. And he'll be very, very successful. Tell him to start creating his own patterns now.
Okay.
I think he's really going to enjoy it. I really do. He is.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, Toni.
You're so welcome, Rebecca. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. And thank you for being on Podbean and on YouTube with me. Okay, next. Aaron wants to know, hi, Toni, should I invest in long and short term rentals instead of group homes, assisted livings? Wanting to invest so I don't have to work all the time. Okay, here's the up and the down with this, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing for you, Aaron, and in general. Short term rentals like Airbnbs can be okay, and long term rentals offer a lot of stability and that consistent monthly income. There's not as much red tape. It's much easier to get a property, make sure it's good, and rent it out. Okay, that is the faster, easier way to go. Wait for everything with the housing market to get into place. Um, Group homes and assisted living obviously is a lot more work, a lot more detailed, and they entail a lot more licensing, being up to code, so on and so forth. Long term, you can make more money on a group home or assisted living, but it does require a lot of insurance, a lot of, the employee and everything else. If you're looking to start sooner, do the rental properties. If you do a multi unit to begin with, like one nice multi unit, and again, you can get a lot of tax credits and grants and such if you use it for, let's say, veterans or something like that. You'll start to make money right away. Now, which one is best for you depends on your mentality. And I'm just going to ask which one is the best first step for you, Erin. The first step you should take group home, assisted living. I feel like you just really, really want to do a group, not a group home, an assisted living type of facility. And they're saying that would actually be the best first step for you. I do like that for you, even though it might take an extra moment to get there and get everything in place. They're actually saying that's the best first step for you. And I'm going to be honest, I really thought they would say the rental property would be the best first step for you. I really did think they were going to say do the rental property first because you'll have cash flow coming in. You can leverage that against anything you use for the assisted living. But I think the assisted living property is something that can, it's a whole business. Even though rental properties are, it's a business. You're taking on a business. So just I feel like that's what they're saying. If the assisted living first, the group home second, and then rental properties after that if you decide to do rental properties. And again, it's your passion and what you feel most comfortable with that's going to get you where you really want to be with this. And I think part of the reason is because you are very passionate about it and it's something you want. So that's what I'm getting for you, love. Hey, Darlene. Next is Gypsy Ann. Hi, Tony. I'm leaving my job last day, June 20th. Congratulations. I want to retire. Question: will that happen, or do you see me getting another job this summer? I'm confused. You are going to retire in July. I'm hearing right now it'll be closer, like maybe that first week of July, like right before the 4th of July, like Independence Day. You're like done. But that kicks it off. It's something about using all of your time. I don't know what that means for you. The second thing is, are you going to get another job? I think you're going to do something a little bit part time. It's going to be a choice and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be something you want to do, that gives you some freedom in your schedule also. But I'll tell you this right now, Gypsy Ann, I'm going to say this to you. If they're going to, it has to be a place where you can say this is the only thing, these are the times I'm available for. I don't want anything else, or you're just not going to do it, because then you might as well keep your day job. Like if they're like you have to work nights and weekends, you're going to be like, no, yeah, no, thank you. Or if they're like you worked this night and this morning, you're going to be like, no. So it has to be something where you have a lot of control over your schedule. And I do feel like a friend is involved. I do feel like wherever you're going to end up working, there's somebody you already know there, and you're going to, like, maybe it's their thing, or the two of you are doing a thing together. And don't be opposed to starting something on your own, something that you could do on your own that is really good for you and helps you um, grow your own thing too. And I do see, Gypsy Ann, I don't know what you call it where you live. I don't really know where you live, but here we call it like up north. Like going to cabins, going up north to the cabins, like sort of thing, or going to a camping or whatever you want to call it. I do see something like that for you. I don't know if that's the area you live or the area you, if you live like in a very, what do they call that? Like where there's a lot of trees and such. Not really urban, but it's not really suburban either, but like where there's just a lot of trees. And I don't know why I can't think of the word. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I do feel like you're gonna whatever it is. I don't know that it has something to do with that, but I feel like that's where you're going to be spending a lot of time once you are nature. They call it nature. Oy, nature. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hey there, Moigan. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. I really am. So okay, Gypsy Ann, that's what I have for you. You're afraid to not have the money coming in, but you're tired, Gypsy Ann. You're really tired. Okay, gonna go to the next question, which is, and Darlene, if you want to call in, I know you called in and I missed it. If you want to call in now, I'll take your call next, um, so that I can make sure I catch you today. There we go. And if you're on Podbean and you want to call in, please do call in. As soon as I catch it, I'll take it. Hey, Darlene, how are you?
Oh, fine. I'm real excited. We got storms today,
Mm.
but I'm real excited. I'm supposed to move either tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. It all depends on the weather. So I'm hoping, pray everything goes good with that. And but I'm like, okay, I'm wanting to start over and move to a new town. And guess what? My ex boyfriend is his old boss is offering him a job, and guess where it's going to be at in the town that I'm going to?
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! Oh my god, he doesn't even know I've moved yet,
Oh
you
my
know." And it's
gosh.
like, I know, it's like, you got to be kidding me. So he's not moving there, but he's going to be going there every day to work, and then driving like 2 hours to go back to his house. I can see him wanting to try to, oh, I got a long drive. Can I stay at your boat?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. It's just like, what do I do? It's like, oh my God, I just want to cry.
Okay, so Darlene, the first thing I heard is a song. As soon as you said your ex, and you didn't even say anything else, they were like, hell no, hell to the no, 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 hell no. And that's all I hear is hell no. So, what I'm going to tell you, and of course, you have free will, and you're going to have to put on your big girl pantaloons. You're going to have to be strong, and you're just going to have to like decline everything. Don't even have a line of communication open for this person because I just, I really need to say, yes, I do believe some people can change, but a lot of people never do what they need to do to change. They don't look at themselves, they don't look at their part in it. What they do works for them, so they just keep doing it. And in this case, no truer words are spoken. This ex of yours, and I can't accuse anyone of anything, but he's into some things that are not, I can't accuse anyone of doing anything, but here I go. No, this is spirit, not me. He's into some things that are really not good. He's doing things that are really not good. And if you get re-involved with him, you will end up being the victim of his circumstances again. And I'm going to say this, Darlene, and I cannot stress it enough. The moment, whether you're a man or a woman, and whether you're involved with a man or a woman, the moment you feel badly for them, you feel sorry for them, you have like, oh, that's too bad. You have defeated yourself because your feelings of empathy for them will allow them to walk on you. And so if you feel badly, he has a 2 hour drive, your own brain and heart or conscience will be fighting. That's not your problem. That's his problem. He's knowingly going into this position with that situation. You cannot even open up a line of communication to this person if you do not want to be manipulated again. And I'm going to say this with my whole heart to you, and I want you to say this every minute of every day, of every second. I didn't deserve that, and I don't deserve this. So it's one thing to say, like, when you're in a situation, yeah, that wasn't right. But to really claim and to let every ounce of you know, I don't deserve that. I didn't deserve to be treated that way. I didn't deserve that manipulation. I didn't deserve the lies, the cheating, whatever it was. And to stand on that and to just keep reinforcing it within yourself. That is the most important thing for you. And do not, I mean, you have free will, you can do whatever you want. I am not the boss of you, but I'm going to tell you, Darlene, if you let this person in, he will be um playing two people, still doing his extracurricular activities, and in the end you will feel horrible about it. Okay, love?
Okay. Thank you so much, dear.
You are so welcome, and I truly hope this was helpful. And listen, that is not a
Yes, it
sign
is.
from the universe. That is did you learn the lesson? Some people would look at that and go, "Oh my gosh, that's a sign from the universe." No, 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 no. That's a did you learn your lesson? If you learned your lesson, lock down, locked out. If you didn't, okay, we're going to repeat the whole cycle, and guess what? It's going to be even worse this time. Okay?
Okay.
And the statement I'm hearing about him, and I hope you laugh about this, talk is cheap and so is he. And that's
Oh, my goodness.
that's what I have for you on that, okay, sweetie?
Thank you, sweetheart.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much for calling in. I love you.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
an
you. Love you
amazing
too.
day.
You
Thank you, love. Okay. I just want to remind everybody that's new. You can ask any question about life, love, career, finances. If you want to connect with a loved one on the other side, you just need to give me their first name and their relationship with you, and I will happily um, connect you in the best way I can. If you have a question for your loved one, please put that along with their name and relationship, and I'll do my best to do my best for you. If you are asking a question or if you just like the show, please hit the button. I do pop up shows. So if you want to know whenever I'm here, hit the button you need to hit to know when I'm here so you can come back and ask more questions. Okay, the next question is from I of the little brother. I of a little brother. I hope I said that. Yeah, I'm close enough. We know who it is. Okay. Hey, Tony, I would like to know, will I have a problem buying a car this week? I just had an accident on black ice this morning, but I'm okay and my car is dented up. Um, okay, I'm just gonna call you I. Please know that. Um, I'm going to say this. I'm hearing you should wait. If your insurance allows you to get a rental, use the rental. Don't rush into a vehicle purchase. I feel like you might regret it later on. I feel like you need to take your time and look at everything, especially vehicle like checking vehicles out really clearly. I feel like if you pick a vehicle this week, if you just go and get a vehicle this week or next week, you might regret it down the line. I feel like it might be something that you might miss something, or they might not tell you something, or you might not get the best price. Where if you just wait and you don't feel pressured, you will find something that is a really good price in the really good uh, what you need. What I'm also hearing, you have someone on the other side that you adore. somebody that you were really close to on the other side, or they really adore you. I just hear I there's a lot there was just love, like, um and ask that person to take you, like, guide you in this process, guide you to the right place for the right vehicle that is the most reliable. And I would say just wait a little bit of time and make sure of everything. Okay. Alrighty. I hope that's helpful. I hope that's helpful for you. Melissa. Hey, pretty lady. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. That's really kind of you. I got a bird that looks in my window, been doing that for 3 days now. What does it mean? What does it want? Okay. Our loved ones on the other side use nature to communicate with us, let us know they're there, let us know they're with us, and give confirmations to us that they're with us. This is a loved one, probably giving you confirmation that they're there, just saying, hey, popping in, hey, checking in, hey, hello. So please know that. I feel like you're going to be really happy once it just look at the just think of the bird and say, okay, is this the person you think? And you'll get your confirmation right away, Melissa. Kate wants to know, um, Moigan, if you want to put a question in the chat, you can do that. If you want to call in, you can also do that, love. I would love to help you in any way you want. Kate wants to know, you can sing the next line because you're a rich girl. No one can sing like that. Oh, is it you're a rich girl and you've gone too far? Did I did I just totally Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kate. Oh my god. Okay, Heather. Hey, Toni. Hope you had a great weekend. Any songs for me, Heather? Yours. Um, yes, Heather, there is a song. It's that song. It's by this guy. It's a guy that sings, and it says, "You only miss the you only miss the you only miss home when you're on the road. You only miss, so you gotta let him go or let her go. You only miss the stars when it's dun dun dun. You only miss this dun 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 dun." I actually really like this song. And I'm sorry I can't get. I hope I've given you enough words that you can understand it. And if I haven't, I so apologize. I do apologize. Next, Heather, I hope that's helpful. This is Julie. Julie says, Toni, my 83-year-old mom got hurt by golf cart in my community last week. I am so sorry, love. She is still in the hospital now. Will she be recovered anytime soon? Should we get a personal injury lawyer for her? Thanks, Julie. No, she's not going to be recovered soon. I feel like they really need to make sure, like, her bones aren't broken, or just like her hips are okay and her spine is okay. And there's something I feel like with her head too. I feel like her equilibrium. And I really feel like she needs I really feel like you need to make sure she's 100% of everything is taken care of and checked out. And some of these things she won't know right away. So, for example, like sometimes things present as time goes on. It doesn't happen right away. So, I feel like she is eventually going to be okay. She might end up having a surgery if she hasn't already. And yes, to the second part of that question, make sure it's somebody really good, though. Make sure uh, don't go for the big flashy name, go for the really good person in that. Okay, Julie, thank you so much for your question. Okay. Thank you, Genevieve. Thank you so much. Um, okay, here we go. Tulips, daffodils, and clams. Kate claims tulips, daffodils, and clams. In spring have a Trebek. Okay, thank you, Kate, for that confirmation. Okay, hey, Amy says, I love kitty cats. I need to play more. Kitty cat. What have you done? Is that really a song, you guys? Is that a real for real song? Like, is it for real? Is it? I think it is. Hey, Light Bright, thank you for joining the show. Love that you're here. Um, okay. Thank you, Genevieve, again. Okay, Erin, do you see me buying a home soon for a rental? Erin, I already answered that for you. Thank you, love. Uh, oh, Gypsy Ann says that's where I'd love to live. I'm up north. Thank you, Tony. Oh, so I was picking that up for you, love. I was picking that up. Hey, Nada, how are you? Will I buy a home soon? No. Well, what do you consider soon, Nada? I feel like you are going to buy a home. It's not going to be as soon as you'd like. And I do feel like people are holding out to wait to see what's going to happen in the market a little bit. I do feel like June, July, and August, we're going to see significant changes in the home buying market. I do feel like September is going to be significant. August, September. September, if everything's in order. And she is not going to buy a home this year. I'm not a I really feel like you need to really look at everything. Like, here's what I think, and I hope I'm saying this correctly, Nada. What you want and what's available might not match, and you don't want to sacrifice. I would really figure out what you want and where you want it and stick to that. If it takes a little bit longer to get it, so be it. If it takes a little longer, that's okay. Okay, Nada. Um, hey, forward moving, how are you? Do you see them releasing the money to me next week? It might be coming in May, forward moving. Do what you need to do between now and then, and hopefully in May it should be released. Yeah, I just get May every time I ask forward moving. I hope that's helpful. And I do feel like that if it was supposed to be released now, something came up that it can't be. So in the back, like in the back, on their end. Something came up on their end, like a double check or something like that, if that makes sense to you. I hope so. Huh. Breathe when you talk. Breathe when you talk. Okay. If you have a question on Podbean, Moigan, and is that a J? It's Majang. Majgan. I'm sorry, I am so mispronouncing your name. Light Bright Genevieve. If you have a question on Podbean, go ahead and put it in. I'll be happy to answer it. Patricia wants to know, Toni, are there any messages from an Irish ancestor at least 300? Come on, Patricia, at least 300 years ago. Possible name, Carlisle. Don't know many of past ancestors and their history. Patricia, um, if there's, here's what I'm going to say. I will do my best to get a message. I'm being asked to ask you a question, and that is, what is the purpose? You don't have to tell me. It's not for me, it's for you. What is the purpose of this? Is the question they're asking you. But the message is, things are much better now than they were then. Like the life they had was much more challenging and difficult than the life you have. But it's a trade, because when you have a physically easier life, that you pay for that in some ways. In some like there's a trade-off. When it becomes easier this way, it might become more difficult this way. So that's what they're saying. They want you to know, but it was worth it. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, Patricia, please know that they're saying it was worth it. And thank you for the question, Patricia. It always, even though I know I can get the messages, even I sometimes, like, the person me is like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able? Yeah. Somebody who passed 300 years ago and somebody who passed yesterday, it can be the same. So yes. And Patricia, the other thing they would say to you is, as much as you want to research the past, it's good and it's okay, but really be future focused. Okay? Be very, very future focused. Okay. Julie, you're very, very welcome. I'm happy it was helpful. Okay, Amy wants to know, does my sister-in-law, Chris, have a message for me? Yeah, it's that song, Don't Stop with the Something, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Loving. That has to be Michael Jackson. That, don't stop, keep going. Allow yourself to be in that space where you are making all the right choices and moves, and just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And then she is saying, again, about the past, don't let past memories clog future paths. I hope that makes sense for you, Amy. I really does. Heather, let her go by the path. Let her go. Yes, that's it. By passengers. Yes, yes. That is it. That's the song, Heather. Absolutely 100%. That is the song that they are giving me. That's the song they were giving me for you. Okay, you guys, I have a little bit of time. We made it through all of the questions. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through all of this. So if anybody has a second question, wants to come in and ask anything else, or connect with any other loved ones, please put it in the chat now. And otherwise, we will go into clearing. So if you want to put anything you want healed in the chat. Or yeah, anything you want healed, cleared, put it in. Mm. Heather, love you. The first thing, Heather, like without missing a beat, money. Yes. Okay. So Amy, is that low back or up back? Upper back or lower back? Love. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, I need to do a whole show just on this. You're welcome. Here it goes. I'm going to start with the money one. Everything I'm about to say is about to be cleared, healed, released. You guys, I did a TikTok this morning on wasting money. I really recommend everybody listen to it. It'll be up as a short tomorrow on YouTube. But here we go. Anything stopping, blocking, interfering with large amounts of money or more money coming in has been cleared, healed, released. Let's pull all of that. Clear it, release it, take it now. Anything stopping or blocking financial security and wealth, we're going to heal, clear, release that. We're going to go to the very source, to where this started, the very beginning. We're going to release this, its hold upon us, and any programs, patterns, and controls it has. We're going to clear that. And anything we've heard, seen, or believe about money that is stopping or blocking us from being financially independent, financially wealthy, we are going to clear that now. The next thing on the list is back pain. Amy, did you say if that's side and lower? Okay. All physical pain. Let's heal, clear, release the pain and all that is attached to it, what caused it, what's keeping it in any part of our body or energetic body. Release the emotional part of this and heal, clear, and release this. And that's going to be, Stella Rose, that's going to be for your dog Cupid's leg. Also, please play this with your dog Cupid. Healing any and all pain, releasing in any and all injuries, and healing, going to the very source of it and clearing, healing, releasing that. You're welcome, Stella Rose. Oh, your kidney. Okay. Oh, your kitty. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, pull, clear, heal, and release all of this now. And you guys, you can come back and listen to this as often as you want, you need, as often as possible for you, and allow that to be to keep working on you. Okay. Darlene Martinez. Yes, my boss just asked if I wanted to work weekends. She knows I'm disabled. What you think it be blessing, cursing? I've been worried about bills. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. When we just say bring me money, we're going to get what we get, right? I want to change some verbiage for you guys because verbiage is so important when we're asking, especially if we feel a little bit desperate when it comes to money. First, think about the way you want it and then put it out there. So if you want work that is not physically demanding or overtaxing, put out there that you bring me work that I can successfully complete without hurting my body. Bring me work that I can do and nobody gets hurt and I get paid cash or whatever it is. Bring me more money and nobody gets hurt or overtaxed. Um, Darlene, I'm getting you need them to review your disability to see if there isn't a way that you can get more disability in. And Darlene, I'm also getting you need to look at some other programs that may be available to you to help you bring in more. Okay. just please look that up. And here, this is for someone, I don't know who this is for, and I'm going to say it. There's actually grants if you've been the victim of a crime, any crime, physical, financial, there are grants of up to $75,000 that you can receive for being the victim of a crime. It can be identity theft, it can be any crime at all. So please go look those up also for whoever that's for. That's for somebody who's listening. It can be bit by a dog, it can be whatever, but that is a true thing. Oh, that that reminds me of somebody. It can be being bit by a dog. It can, but there are grants of up to $75,000 you can get for being the victim of a crime. So please look that up. And if you, so many of these grants that I hear about, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, look up Lesko, Lesko. He'll tell you exactly which government site to go to get the grant. Also, okay. La 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 la. You're welcome, Kate. Heather, you're welcome. Kate says tingling feet at night, restless leg. You need magnesium. I'm not a doctor. Bio Optimizer has the most amazing magnesium for this. Kate, that is all magnesium deficiency. That is 100% magnesium deficiency. And it could be a little bit of hormone imbalance, to which I say, moringa, moringa. So from the dads. Those, okay. Oh, forward moving. I'm sorry. Do you have a quick question, forward moving? I have like 4 minutes left of the show um, if you want to put a quick question in, I'm happy to answer that for you, forward moving. And and Bio Optimizer has a number of different products that are amazing. Their magnesium is, and I'm not making any money off of this. And Moringa, make sure it's a really, really good brand. And you guys, I'm going to tell you, I ordered Bio Optimizer off of online, just looked it up and ordered. It was not the real magnesium. I don't know what the heck it was. It was not magnesium. So please, when you're buying these products, either go to a good health food store or go directly to the site. I think I Doublewood or Wildwood Moringa on Wednesday's show. I'll make sure I announce. I'll tell you which moringa I use. Doublewood, maybe it's Doublewood moringa, but go to the sites, their actual sites, because it's horrible paying money and getting a product that's not even the real product. That's horrible. Don't do that, okay? So yes, okay, you guys, thank you so much for being with me today. I love you all so much. You guys are the absolute best, and I love this journey that we are all on together. It is really very, I'm so grateful for it. So thank you so much, you guys. And until next time, Wednesday at 7 p.m., have an absolutely amazing rest of the day.